Bonsoir, this is Mr. Kays, and today we're going to be talking about world religions. The first two major ones we're going to be talking about are Buddhism and Christianity. Now, if you remember, Buddhism is a religion that was born in India, and the goal of Buddhism is to achieve nirvana through prayerful meditation. There are different sects or denominations of Buddhism. The more orthodox or original one is the Theravada, Theraveda. And then the more liberal one is the Mahayana, Mahayana. But there's also another one called Zen Buddhism. We're more probably familiar with that. The Japanese samurai identified with that in a great way. They believe in strict discipline, yielding sudden insight. It's like light bulb comes on through flower arranging, poetry like haiku, swordsmanship, martial arts. That's what they were into. Aspect of worship, meditation, as I said, or prayer, with sacred images in their temples or their homes. It might be a statue of Buddha, the common everyday family who are Buddhists would have, either in a shrine or in their homes. Now, as far as leadership, you see kings, monks, the laity, which are professional, non-professional church dudes. They all have their roles. The Mahayana has a focus on the spiritual, so they're going to downplay politics, unlike the Theravada. Now, their rituals include worship in temples. They have icons, including the lotus flower, which grows in the mud, and that's symbolic of, the mud is symbolic of life, and then something beautiful grows out of that. Another icon is a wheel. You see an 8-spoked wheel here. That is symbolic of the eightfold path that Buddha encourages his followers to chase in dealing with life. The next major religion is Christianity. Now, there's three main groups here. There's Roman Catholicism, or Roman Catholic. There's the Eastern Orthodox, or Greek Church. And then there's the Protestant Church. Now, all teach that God is one and that Jesus died to redeem man from sin. So Jesus is the central character here. And salvation can be found through his teachings. Are there different denominations or sects? You betcha. There's 250 plus denominations, and some hate the divisions that exist here, but they exist. Hot dog. Their leadership is different clergy performs different rites, including marriage, baptism, funerals, and then they oversee the spiritual needs of the flock. Rituals include Christmas, Easter, Pentecost, Lent, Lent, and then Advent, Advent, the first week of December, or the 4 weeks before Christmas is Advent for the Christians. That's announcing the coming of Messiah. Worship would be Holy Communion. That's the central rite or service. Others in the church service include singing and praying and reading the Bible and listening to sermons. That's pretty standard. The icons or symbols, well, obviously the cross on which Christ was crucified, the Bible, and also at Easter time, the cross of palms. I end it here with a picture of a cross. Now, the Protestants portray the empty crosses, where you'll notice that the Roman Catholics typically portray Jesus still on the cross. Either are valid. That's it for right now. Buddhism and Christianity in the books.